Hello friends, this is part 305 on the topic The Most Unfortunate Counterfeit in History. Did God authorize anyone to change his law? The answer is no. Then my friends, to what dangers are those individuals supporting changing God's law exposing themselves to? Revelation 22:19 tells us, "And if any man shall take away from the word of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book." What is not allowed by anyone to be done with God's holy law? Ecclesiastes 3:14, New International Version tells us, "I know that everything God does will endure forever. Nothing can be added to it and nothing taken from it." God does it, my friends, so that people will fear him. God himself does not change his law. Malachi 3:6, first part tells us, "For I am the Lord, I change not." James 1:17, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows." The Bible tells us that his law would be valid for 1,000 generations. And nowadays, the generations are counted every 20 years. It's important that we read the Bible with prayer. Now, the fact that the 10 Commandments were written by the finger of God in 2 tablets of stone show their importance and their everlasting character, my friends. Nothing can be changed from it. The commandment of God's holy law that mandates to keep the Sabbath as the day of rest is the 4th commandment. You can find that in your Bibles in Exodus 38 through 11. Jesus change, the question is, did Jesus change God's law or the day of rest? You can find that in Matthew 5:17 and 18, which reads, "Jesus said, 'Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them. For truly I tell you, until heaven and earth disappear, not the smallest letter, not the least stroke of a pen will by any means disappear from the law until everything is accomplished." According to Daniel's prophecy, my friend, what would a human entity try to do with God's law? Read in Daniel 7:25 that says this entity would try to change the set times in the law. Does the Catholic Church have the power to change the set times in the law? Stephen Keenan, a Catholic priest, wrote, "If the Church did not have the power, she could not have done that in which all modern religionists agree with her, that she could not have substituted the observance of Sunday, the first day of the week, for the observance of Saturday, the 7th day, a change for which there is no scriptural authority," my friends. And you can find this information in the Doctrinal Catechism, 3rd American edition, page 174, written in 1876. The 8 Bible texts that mention the first day of the week, do any of them talk about a change having taken place from the day of rest? No. You can find that in Matthew 28:1, Mark 16:2, Mark 16:9, Luke 24:1, John 20:1, John 20:19, Acts 27, and 1 Corinthians 16:2. The above texts, my friends, mention the resurrection taking place on the first day of the week. Do they indicate a change to the day of rest? No indicators, no changes indicated in those verses. Why did the disciples get together on the first day of the week? You can find that in John 20:19, and it was for fear of the Jews. Another evidence, my friends, that the disciples did not gather to keep Sunday in honor of the resurrection is that they did not even believe that Christ had resurrected. You can read that in Mark 16:12